When it comes to finding big fish, golf course ponds aren't exactly the first place you'd think of. These manicured, unnatural places don't exactly scream epic fishing, but recently I found somewhere that's quite the opposite.
Fish on. Straight in. Oh god, he's in the reeds.
Upon arriving at the lake, I spotted a load of fish jumping in one of the two arms of the lake, so it was obviously a no-brainer to head over to that spot.
Right, well I've just arrived in, I think, peg 2 or 3. I was going to fish peg 2, but they're doing some works. I've seen a bunch of carp, there's loads feeding down that arm, so I'm going to actually bomb a rod to the other side. I'm going to flick one out probably down there. Right, well, getting all the rods out took, again, a lot longer than I wanted, but it was kind of difficult to get them to where I wanted them, which is pretty much just on the other side. These two are sort of in that middle range, and then this one's all the way down there, pretty much on the money. So I'm probably going to recast the middle rod and just bomb it out as far as fish over there, actually, but I'm just going to bomb it out as far as I can so I can get it, yeah, all the way to the back. It's honestly a lovely lake. You've got loads of features, you've got, you know, reeds, overhanging trees, a lot of weed.
Before I continue with the video, I just want to ask if you can subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 10k subscribers by June this year. With everything set, I sat back, relaxed, and just enjoyed being out in nature.
Right, well I'm just having a spot of lunch, but there's been carp, like, jumping consistently behind me. I've tried my best to bomb out both rods, but I fell a bit short. I have seen a few massive swirls coming up a bit closer in. Oh, and a little fish literally just showed out there. There's been fish showing on the far margin for the last half hour, so I'm going to try and get my last run out there. And if these two rods don't go in a little bit, I'm probably just going to chuck them out. Well, try and chuck them out further.
Although fish were regularly showing, I felt I hadn't cast out far enough to reach them. So I decided to recast one of my rods, finally managing to land over the fish. For the next few hours, I waited and even spotted fish feeding near my hook baits, including some real big uns, but the hours passed silently.
Who knows that? Fish on! No way! I see it. It's all the way down there. It wasn't even a baited spot, it was just on the solid. Okay. He's fighting pretty hard. That's an okay fish, definitely. Oh frick, that's... I don't know how big it is. Oh, I'm shaking a bit, I wasn't expecting a fish. Oh, he's putting up a right scrap. Oh my god, I'm actually so excited. I finally got like a half decent fish on the end. After like hours of waiting. That could be enough for double. Oh, he took off. He took off. It's not that common. I'm not going to call it 20, but it's like mid to upper double maybe. Oh god. Oh, yes! I didn't really expect to get anything. All the fish were sort of all the way down on it's sort of like the other side of the lake, near like these pipes, and I was just here just chilling, really just enjoying the scenery. I was watching a Carl Alex video, I heard, you know, like my alarm going, but I thought it was like an alarm on the video. And here we go again, I look up and it's, yeah, my alarm, the rod that I really didn't think would go either. Oh god. Right, there we go. I wasn't really expecting this. I was literally just packing up. We've got about 10 minutes till we go. Literally, my dad has just come over to basically pick me up. Yeah, I had all my stuff, just packing it away. And then I hear a bleep on my receiver. So I look round, and I see that, yeah, it's gone a bit. And then it starts going just a little bit. It's going like bleep, bleep, and the line starts pulling up. And I set into it, and yeah, I've got a beautiful common. Give this probably between 16 to 18 pounds. It's a really nice fish. It's quite angry. It's really holding up its dorsal. Not really a bad end to February. It's probably the last time I'm going to be out. Right, let's get him back.
With the success of an 18-pound common on my first session, I had to return. Due to this session taking place on a weekend, I didn't have first pick of swims, so had to settle for another swim, where I could cast to a section where the two lakes were connected by pipes that carp regularly moved through.
Whilst I was walking around, I did see a fish show, sort of a little bit further up from where I cast one of my rods to the reeds. I might honestly recast both my rods, because one's sort of there, the other one's like just in front of here, and as you can see I don't think there's any carp. It's hard to say. On this side, there's once again a bunch of them. Just like the last time I fished here, they seem to always be in this area. In fact, it's a big common literally right here, you won't be able to see it properly. Before I started filming, I was a mid-light, well maybe not mid-20, low 20 cruising around. There definitely aren't as many as last time, which means they are more spread out, hopefully in this side of the lake. Oh my god, they're all here. They're literally all here.
Having already lapped the whole small lake and found nothing, to seeing carp feeding not far from my spots gave me a massive boost of confidence for the following hours.
I ran basically all the way from the other side down there, down here, because I had two bleeps. I've just been watching our receiver slowly go. Look, it's getting the odd, it's getting a bit of attention, yeah? Please go, come on. It's got a fish. Slow bite, slow as hell bite. I was trying to figure out whether to set or not. This doesn't even look like a bad fish either. That's actually quite nice, really. Is that a mirror or is that common? Oh, it's a mirror. Do you mind helping me on netting it? It was the slowest bite ever. Sorry, net's a bit damaged. So it's a nice mirror though. I know. I'm actually kind of nervous now. But that's good. That's good. Get in.
Well done, buddy.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Right, there we go. Look at that. A beautiful peachish, sort of brownish linear. He's absolutely incredible. I've honestly not seen a carp this beautiful in a day ticket for years, to be honest. It's amazing. I honestly wasn't even going to set into the rod. The bite was so slow. The bottom was just bouncing like every couple of seconds. But yeah, I decided I had to pick up into the rod to see if there was anything on the end. And there was. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Probably one of the best fish I've caught this year. Alright, let's get him back. Oh my gosh, I genuinely don't know what to think of that. I really was not expecting any bites. Honestly, the whole day's been silent, not a single liner. There have been fish every now and then showing over that spot. And I'd literally just went around to sort of check if there were any fish. I saw a couple of commons cruising past, and I got two bleeps on my receiver, so I thought I have to go. I run down here, and I have like, I just get the slowest bite ever. It's just going beep, beep. Like the bob was just going up and down, really slowly bouncing. And yeah, then I set into it and got a beautiful old carp. And what's interesting is that one of the people who was helping me, you know, net and unhook and take photos of the carp, recognised it as the same one that he'd caught back in like 2008. That fish looks old, it probably is over 30 years old, which is absolutely incredible. Honestly, just insane. Big one, like a 20-pounder just rolled straight over there. I wasn't filming on that. That is actually only 3 meters away from my hook. But yeah, right, I'm just going to sit on these now and see what happens. Holy crap, that was out of the blue. That was a ripper. I just heard the receiver just start going like mad. That was a ripper. Back and control the fish. Oh, no. It's a nice common. Well, definitely some sort of winter feeding spell going on. He's fighting way harder. It's definitely a younger fish. It's fighting way harder than the other one. Oh, get out those snags. Straight in the net. To be honest, I wasn't really expecting another fish. I just recast the first rod and then decided to recast another rod to the pipes, and then over the same rod that I had the mirror on, like a bunch of fish started to jump. So I was thinking if they're feeding on that spot, it's probably going to go, and only about 10 minutes after those fish were jumping out, I had an absolute screamer. So yeah, another beautiful common, definitely a younger fish, very hard fighting. But yeah, I'm honestly chuffed with that. 2 fish in a winter session it's not a bad session for sure. Alright, let's get it back. Oh, okay.
Having not only managed 2 fish, but an ancient mirror, I had to return for one last session. I decided to set up in the same swim as the last session, due to the success and the fact that I was confident that the fish would once again move across the lakes via the pipes.
There we go, perfect little PVA back presentation. Just gonna cast that straight out. Whilst I eat my lunch, I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, I feel like I've got the rods in a good spot. I had a really quick look around. There were carp on the other side of the pipes. They're just chilling there like last time. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the baits here. Once it gets a bit darker and like fish have completely stopped feeding on the surface, I'm going to chuck a third rod out right to the middle of the pipes, and then just hope one comes through and takes the bait. I mean, that happened last time. There were quite a few feeding around there. I'm going to drop that like on its face. Oh shit, I'm in. He actually took it. Oh my god, I think I've just caught the most mutated mirror on planet Earth. He actually turned on it. I saw him turn on it. I was thinking he might have actually taken it. Oh god, his face. Okay, I'm a bit concerned. I wish I kind of didn't hook it. I did see that mirror earlier, and this was the one I didn't want to catch. God damn it, that is a... Oh my god. Wow, that is a big one, but look at his face.
Upon seeing the fish, I realised that something was very wrong. Its face had been completely ripped apart by a large predator.
Oh, God bless him. He's not even diseased, he's been attacked by a mink or something. And I just feel really bad, because like, if you look at this fish has been mangled. He's quite big though, he's probably 20 pounds. But he's, yeah, look at, oh my god. I feel really bad for this carp. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get some carp care kit and just spray it on him. But look at this, he's been attacked by something for sure. Bless him, man. I don't think it's a disease or anything. I think he's just been attacked by something. I don't think there's any records of otters to be on the lakes. It's mink, which are invasive as well, which is really sad.
What made this even sadder is that on my first session, I saw a dead carp with the same facial injuries. Although I've never seen mink or otters, it was still sad that they'd got to some of the lake's residents.
Right, I'm just going to see if there's anything in my swim. Oh, I actually do see a fish. It's a fish on the surface. Oh, there's 2. And that'd be so catchable on the surface. Oh, you won't be able to see them. I don't want to go any closer. There's 2 half decent sized fish. I don't know how big they are. One of my rigs is just there. The other one is, I think, just outside the reeds, so sort of on that end of the reeds, and then one is slightly further up. It's literally sticking its head out of the water. You've got to be able to see that. But that's a big common next to it. About the same size, 20-pound common. There's another big common further down. Almost there. That mirror's coming towards me. It's right there. I've looked at all the other fish commons. That fish right there, I don't know if you can see it, but that fish right there. Right, well we're currently midway through the afternoon, it's like about 3:30, and not really much has happened. I have went round the other side of the lake quite a few times now, and I have seen carp sort of around my spots, so it's definitely a good sign. I also around 10 minutes ago had a liner on the furthest left rod going towards the reeds, so it's definitely a good sign.
As the evening drew closer and closer, I knew it was only a matter of time till I got a bite.
Oh god, he's in the reeds. Oh god, I should have had the drag high. My receiver wasn't on.
The line had gone solid in the reeds, but a man I'd been talking to just seconds earlier offered to get into the water and try and net the fish from where it was stuck.
He's still there. I think. He's still in there. Oh my gosh, this is getting a mess. Oh. Something's moving. No, he's still stuck. I'm not sure what's happening. You got it!
Eventually, he managed to get the net under the fish. I genuinely don't know what I would have done without him, so please consider dropping a follow on his Instagram.
You got in the net, oh my god! Such a legend, oh my goodness me!
Yeah, I've got bad news though, lad. The net's broken, I'm afraid.
That's fine, we've got the fish, we've got the fish.
Oh, lovely scaly mirror, do you?
Really? Thank you so much for helping, you're such a legend, honestly.
You're alright, mate. As I say, I just feel terrible I broke the
It's
net.
fine, honestly, it's fine.
I'm glad we got that in though, because if it had come back with no fish and a broken net, I'd have been pissed off.
Yeah, nah, it's been up. 18.
Go on, lad.
Look at that, what an incredible way to end my 3 days of fishing here, to end the video. An absolutely incredible scaly mirror. This must be part of the original stock, it's definitely older than I am. And yeah, just look at it, just absolutely beautiful dark brown lin. Just an incredible fish, not something you'd expect to catch from a day-ticket lake. Just look at it. Oh my god, this tops the last scaly bang I had out of here. This is the best carp I've caught this year, easily. Just look at it. Oh my god. I don't have words for this. Oh god. This is an absolute relic of a carp, at least double my age, probably 35, maybe even 40 years old.